is snoring in the background, and yes, I do have a filter on, so hopefully it's not gone on to him. I probably will do this in several parts just because it was really long and obviously it was quite traumatic, so I'll probably need to do it in several bits. But yeah, basically I went in for some growth scans towards the end, and he was measuring on the bigger side, so I think he was measuring at like £8 or something at like 34 weeks. So I needed more scans. They also then discussed like birthing options. Like, birth had always terrified me, but I wanted to try and do it natural where I could with as little intervention as possible. So when I was presented with the option of induction or C-section, I wasn't particularly happy about it, obviously. And also at the growth scans, they kept saying to me, like, yeah, he's showing bigger, but they're not very accurate, so he might not be that big. So I did go with induction. I did my research. I knew there'd been a lot of negative induction stories, but there was still a chance that I might not need a C-section, because a C-section was my absolute worst case scenario and worst nightmare, because I'm just so terrified of like surgery and anything medical like that. So I really didn't want a C-section. And the consultant was great. Like, they were super supportive of like what I wanted to do, which was good. So they wanted to induce me at 39 weeks, and I pushed back and said I'd rather it was a bit closer to 40, just because I wanted to give my body a chance to do it naturally, which they agreed. So I think we did 39 plus 5 or 4 in the end, plus 4. I had a sweep beforehand, but they weren't able to do it because my body just was not ready. Like, I had no signs of labour at all. I don't think I even had Braxton Hicks. So my body was so unready for labour. So yes, the induction was booked for the Thursday. So I went up to hospital for the induction. I think went in for like 11. I really didn't know what to expect. I hadn't done a huge amount of research on what actually would happen, just the statistics of like, scenarios and stuff. So we got our own room, which was great, pretty much straight away, but nothing happened until, I want to say, like 8 that night, because they were so busy. So we were able to just sort of settle, like get our food ordered and kind of try and process the fact that we were going to have a baby.